When I first saw this sideboard, I was absolutely enchanted by it. To stay up to date with recent acquisitions, tips about caring for your cherished pieces, and free antiques fairs invitations, why not subscribe to our newsletter using the link below. It dates from about 1785 and it's mahogany, and as you can see it's a bow-fronted sideboard. But a bow-fronted sideboard with a difference. When you open this deep drawer here, you've got a little take-out box there that's lead-lined for a small bottle that's been chilled. You'd lay it on ice in there. The middle drawer, fitted out for taking cutlery and napkins. And the deep drawer on that side, again lead-lined and quartered, so that you put ice in there and chill your wines in there as well. It's mahogany, but it's also beautifully inlaid. The top is cross-banded. The drawers are all cross-banded, and this is where it now gets really interesting, because it's inlaid here and all the way through with thistles. And that means almost certainly that this was made in Scotland for a very well-to-do family, no doubt. Square tapered legs, and interesting point, the legs always taper from the inner edge. The outside edge is straight, with those lovely block feet at the bottom, spade feet as we often call them. The history of the thistle in Scotland. I'm just going to read this for you. Common throughout the Highlands, Islands and Lowlands of Scotland, the prickly purple thistle has been Scotland's national emblem for centuries. This proud and regal plant, which grows to a height of 5 feet, has no natural enemies because of the vicious spines that cover and protect it, like a porcupine. There are several different legends that tell how the thistle became Scotland's symbol, but most date from the reign of Alexander III, and in particular the events surrounding the Battle of Largs in 1263. It is often forgotten that for hundreds of years much of Scotland was part of the Kingdom of Norway. By 1263, however, Norway seems to have had little interest in their former territory. However, that was until King Alexander III proposed to buy back the Western Isles and Kintyre from the Norse King Haakon IV. The thought of relieving King Alexander of some of his riches and territories appears to have rekindled Norse interest in Scotland. Late in the summer of 1263, King Haakon of Norway, now intent on conquering the Scots, set off with a sizable fleet of longships for the Scottish coast. Gales and fierce storms forced some of the ships onto the beach at Largs in Ayrshire, and a Norwegian force was landed. Legend has it that at some point during the invasion, the Norsemen tried to surprise the sleeping Scottish clansmen. In order to move more stealthily under the cover of darkness, the Norsemen removed their footwear. But as they crept barefoot, they came across an area of ground covered in thistles, and one of Haakon's men unfortunately stood on one and shrieked out in pain, thus alerting the clansmen to the advancing Norsemen. His shout warned the Scots, who rose up and engaged the enemy, thus saving Scotland from invasion. The important role that the thistle had played in the Battle of Largs was recognised, and so was chosen as Scotland's national emblem. So there we go. That's the history of why the thistle is so important in Scotland. It's a thorny subject. But as you see here, beautifully executed all the way across in what really is a wonderful, colourful piece of furniture. George III period, and very beautiful. Thank you for watching this masterclass. You can subscribe to our channel by pressing the notification bell below. I look forward to seeing you again very soon.